Mommy, tell me about our vacation.
Ah, your vacation?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. When you were 3 years old?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We went together, me, you,
Mhm.
Tita, and Nona.
Mm-hmm.
And then you stayed a little longer with Nona.
Mm-hmm.
So Mommy could stay here and take care of Grandpa and study and work.
Okay.
But you know what?
Well,
I love you and I miss you so much.
I love you too.
You were 3 years old when we decided to take a vacation. You were so excited about our new adventure. Immediately after the plane ascended, you asked, "Are we there yet?" For the first time, you saw the world from a higher perspective. After 24 hours later, you were relieved we finally landed. Walking hand in hand with Nona, you stomped confidently and curiously, eager to turn the corner and excited to see what awaited you. In the hotel room that night, you caught a glimpse of a tropical paradise when you gazed into the depths of wonderment. The next morning, our rhythm of life began to slow down. Our environment began to transform into a more natural scenery. Into the horizon, we drove further and further from the fast-paced life of the city. We were simply content by enjoying each other's company. Traveling to our destination took several hours. Therefore, you did what you did best, which was sleep like an angel. Slowly, you began to awaken when we arrived at our vacation home in the province. You delighted in being in a foreign land, always eager to begin your day. After celebrating Easter, you were ready to venture out. I asked, "What would you like to do?" You looked around and said, "I don't know, have fun?" We saw animals, visited your piglets, mingled with locals, and roamed the island. You even tried making new friends.
What's your name?
You began to understand how food originates from nature. The cousins had fun practicing their English in an effort to confuse you. Although, I don't think it worked. You experienced both humility and humidity at a whole new level.
Okay, you can take it off.
I want another one.
While everyone was preparing for Nona's birthday celebration, you heard your favorite song calling, and you began dancing to the rhythm of your own beat. That night, we honored your Nona. Tita and I bonded as sisters, and we danced the night away. After a time there, we set off into a new adventure across the open sea with our traditional Philippine boats.
No, like that. Like that.
Your boat.
It took us a while because we had to travel very slowly, so you soaked it all in. Even the slightest wave was a moment of pure joy. I felt so blessed to hold you in my arms and to show you our humble beginnings. At first, you weren't sure what to make of it, but it didn't take long for you to loosen up. You embraced change and allowed yourself to be captivated by the moment. The vibrant energy of life freely flowed through you. There, in our tiny village of extended family, you enjoyed being safe and free to play as your heart desired. Your playfulness was so contagious, you even attracted kids of all ages. You tried new things, like fishing. You had to be creative and learn to use the natural tools around you. I wanted to hold on to every moment we shared together. During the fiesta, I danced beneath the stars and disco lights and enjoyed my time with Lola Nora. During the day, we rode the calm waves to seek rest and relaxation. As we drew nearer and nearer, impatiently you grew, eager to play once more. The beach was your playground as you replicated castles in the sand. Being a master captain and fisherman, Lolo Romy safely guided us to the home of our ancestors, and we carried on our tradition of paying our respects to those that lived before us. Unfortunately, our time together was nearing an end. The undesirable drive back to reality felt painstakingly longer than usual. A return to the windy road we call life, to what feels like an entirely different world. Nevertheless, our spirits remained high.
Go down the slide. Go, Adison, go. Adison, go.
We played and you shopped for your favorite activity. You navigated us back to our hotel room. Sure enough, you quickly figured out your puzzle and pieced it together.
He just got it and put it together. Let me see that. You did it?
Oh no!
You did it?
Oh no!
Oh no. What happened?
Even though you insisted my phone stopped recording, I sang your favorite song. I love you, I love you, I love you, Adison. Forever and ever, forever you'll be mine. Forever
Stop!
and ever,
Stop!
forever I'll be yours.
Stop!
Together,
Stop!
together, together we will be in this world and after.
Stop!
I'll always
Oh no,
watch
Mommy,
over
Mommy.
you through
Mommy,
good times
Mommy,
and tough
Mommy,
times. Just close your eyes and think of me. I love you.
Oh no!
I love you. I love you,
I know.
Adison. While I returned home to work, study, and take care of your grandpa, Lola took care of you during your extended vacation. Surrounded by family, you explored, made new friends, and enjoyed being a kid. Until I received the dreadful message. Both you and Nona were held for ransom. No matter where you are in the world, I want you to know you are deeply loved. No matter how how far apart we are, or I'm no longer in this world. If you ever feel lost or confused, I want you to just think of me, okay? Who's my best friend?
Listen.
And who's Addison's best friend?
Mommy.
And how much does Mommy love Addison?
Infinitely.
With all my
Heart,
mind
body,
and
soul.
infinitely I do. You promise, Mommy, you will always, always, always say your prayers.
Yes, Mommy.